Good evening, everybody. Simon here, Explosive Action, back with a second update for January 2018. Did not think I'd have this much so soon, but two large orders came in, and one of those orders is the third column. That is entirely one order from one supplier. It's quite a lot. Start off with DVDs, so let's get cracking. And on to the DVDs first, we have Alien Hunter. This is a James Spader Sci-Fi Channel movie. It's actually an upgrade. I had an ex-rental of this, and I found this one in a pawnbroker. This entire pile is from two separate thrifty, shoppy type things, pawnbroker type places, $1 each kind of things. Anywho, this is basically a rip-off of The Thing, as shown for Sci-Fi Channel. I have a bit of fun with this one. It's a new image, and the basic mechanics of The Thing are here, so, not a bad time. Alien Hunter. Scarecrow, oh dear. This is actually an Asylum film. That's right, Asylum of Sharknado and such. Before they would advertise themselves as Asylum and doing mockbusters, they did some small slashers and horrors and just independent films, and, Scarecrow is one of them. And it's a pretty average slasher. And, there's a death by corn cob. Anyway, it's not too bad. It's amusing. That's Scarecrow. I had all three of these films. There's actually three Scarecrows on a set with the three Killjoy films, but I couldn't stand those things, and the things were like three films on one disc and super compressed and just awful. So anyway, I like my crappy films on one disc. Judgment Day. Oh dear, look at this. Ice-T and Mario Van Peebles. They actually verse each other in this film. Ice-T being a criminal that's roped in to help, I don't know, was it FBI? Yep. With asteroid thing crashing to Earth, and evil cult leader Mario Van Peebles. It's just your Cinetel kind of film. It's just trash. Anyway, good fun. Taffin. This has been one of those discs I see at every second-hand store. It's just there. And, I don't know, for one reason I just picked it up this time. I didn't want to let it languish any longer, so I picked it up. I guess it's a real film. It's from MGM. And, Pierce Brosnan. So I know nothing about it. I don't know why it's on a cheapy label and in 4x3. I'm assuming that's wrong. But, it was $1 and it looked minty, so I picked it up. Taffin. Anybody seen it? Epicenter, PM Entertainment. This is a strange film. It's a mix of disaster film and like espionage, thriller, white collar crime kind of thing. It's an interesting film. I didn't mind it. It gets its R rating from some pretty softcore sex scenes, I got to say, for PM. It's pretty full on. But anyway, look at that. You got Tracy Lords, who unfortunately was not doing the softcore scene. Gary Daniels and Jeff Fay. That's a pretty stellar cast, and it's a good fun film. So Epicenter, PM Entertainment, more PM Entertainment. Just picked this one up. Reasonably hard to find this disc. Land of the Free, Jeff Speakman and The Shat. There's The Shat. Haven't watched this one yet. Speakman's always good value, and so is The Shat. On the Real DVD, who was a reasonably collectible label. I like picking up the Real titles from the 2005, 2006 period, because they were just churning out, things like this, the B action films. That was quite a home for them for a while. So, another PM Entertainment, Land of the Free, and the last DVD. This surprised me. It was the right price. I was going to pay $1 for this film. I was eyeing it off for a while. There was a real glut of Nicolas Cage films that came out the last 3 months. It was like one every 2 weeks. There's Vengeance is another one. Just kept churning them out. And, this is basically a brand new film. And I found it traded in at the pawnbroker. And I relieved them of that for $1. And I thought it was entertaining, actually. Quite enjoyed it. Based on a true story of the USS Indianapolis ship in World War II. Tasked with taking what turned out to be the bomb components to drop on Hiroshima, and they did their mission successfully, and on their way back were bombed well, not bombed, but missiled from a Japanese sub, blew the ship up, and all the crew floating around the water, which happened to be infested with sharks. And so it goes from war film to Jaws, and then there's like a courtroom drama at the end. It's an interesting set of events. And yeah, like I said, it's based on a true story, which I did verify a little bit of it afterwards because I was curious about the truths, and it seems to get quite a bit of it right. And in the end credits, there are interviews with people that were there at the time. So USS Indianapolis, Men of Courage. And onto the first Blu-ray pile here, and starting off with a cracker, Hell Knight, new Shout Factory Blu-ray. Really nice slipcover on this one. We were certainly waiting a while to get this upgraded, weren't we? That's the reverse cover inside. I flipped it because the other side was the same as the slip. Very cool, underrated 80s slasher with Linda Blair. A bit like Pranks, I suppose. I enjoyed this one a lot, so it's nice to upgrade the old Anchor Bay DVD to Hell Knight. Haven't checked the transfer, but I imagine it's quite good, so that's nice. Another upgrade, not quite Hollywood. Really, really good documentary from Mark Hartley about Ozploitation films, and it acts as a very good shopping list, and I have shopped my way through quite a lot of it. So this upgrades the DVD, and the Blu-ray has all kinds of new features, and 9 hours of features. So I'll work my way through this one. Got it in JB sale quite cheap, about $16 I ended up paying, so pretty happy with that. Not quite Hollywood. So that's the 3 Mark Hartley documentaries, Machete Maidens Unleashed, and the Canon Films one, which is now all 3 of those are on Blu-ray, so very cool. Some more JB sale stuff. Osiris Child, Science Fiction Volume 1. Australian science fiction movie. I remember this getting a bit of a rave when it came out, because obviously Australian film, and I missed it, just didn't check it out, and now I have to check it out. And I do know it's got Bianca Brady from Wormwood, which is a Australian zombie comedy that I thought was really good fun. So keen to see what she's like in this one. Osiris Child. I've read quite a few good things about this being a little independent sci-fi sleeper, so we'll see how we go with that. Rise of the Legend with Eddie Peng, from the producer of Ip Man 2 and Crouching Tiger. Yeah, well, there you go. Just some martial arts stuff, so I look forward to checking this one out. Don't know a great deal about it, to be honest. Got a bit of Samo going on there. Very cool. He's probably only in it for a small bit. True Legend, this one's an upgrade from DVD. Got Michelle Yeoh's in this one. And again, from the creators of Crouching Tiger. They put that name on everything, don't they? Yep. True Legend. Nice little upgrade for me there. Now, this one, I'm going in blind, but and I had written this off when it came out and then got destroyed in reviews. It looked fun to me, but, I did actually pay attention to the reviews, and it's fairly unanimously reviewed badly. But Extra the Mutilator, he recommended this to me, and when Extra recommends a Matt Damon film, it must be good, because he would not recommend a Matt Damon film. So, I do look forward to checking out The Great Wall. It does look fun, and a bit of a fantasy take on Great Wall of China, so take a look at that. Villainous, one of the year's best action films, apparently. Another vengeance film. Certainly looks like the goods, this one. Hyperkinetic, equal parts Kill Bill, La Femme Nikita, and John Wick. And that's pretty much what I've read as well, that it's a nice little combo of those things. So, I'll be checking out The Villainous. Is this in English? No, it's in Korean. Korean film. Excellent. Villainous. Checking that one out soon. Heard lots of good things about this one. The Girl with the Gifts. A unique zombie type film. Apparently it is quite unique in how they deal with it. It's not the usual just running away from man-eaters. It's bit of a different trick, so going to check out The Girl with the Gifts. Some Arrow sales stuff. Madhouse, was eyeing this for ages, waited for a nice price drop. The following 2 Arrows I got for $29 shipped from the UK to Australia for both, which was a great price. And you get a lot in these. They weigh a ton. Booklet, double disc, reversible cover. You know, you always get the goods with Arrow stuff. So Madhouse, yeah, one of the British video nasties on blue, so very nice. Kaltiki, this is the reverse cover. I far preferred this. A 1959 black and white Spanish horror, Italian horror, sorry. That was co-directed by Mario Bava, and you can see his skills on display. This was good fun, yeah. Some comparisons to Quatermass, that kind of thing. Very enjoyable, and did not run forever. What was it, like 76 minutes? Yeah, quite a short one. The next 88 Asia line, this one is Casino Tycoon. I know nothing about this. It's one of the later Shaw Brothers, quite modern, like probably 90s or something. But just the next one on the list, next one in their release schedule. Grabbed it with the slip. Yeah, so going in fairly blind with Casino Tycoon. Not going in blind with Cut and Run. Happy to upgrade the old Anchor Bay DVD to this lovely blue from Code Red with a slip. Contains both the rated and unrated edition, which has inserted scenes, I think, from... it's not from VHS. I think it's just from lesser quality print. But... I mean, the screenshots here look pretty good. I haven't checked out transfer yet. I've heard this is actually pretty good effort from Code Red, so nice upgrade of Cut and Run. I really like that slip, the hand-drawn art. It's very cool. Very nice. And the last one, of course, Suspiria. This weighs an absolute friggin' ton. Everyone knows everything about Suspiria and this particular release. I will try and be gentle and not scratch it. The Synapse Steelbook. Really lovely looking thing. Look at that. Look at that. Just fantastic art. It was not cheap to get it in Australia. This was about $75 landed. Am I going to be able to get this open one-handed? Oh yeah. And you get the Blu-ray. No, that's the music. That's the soundtrack. Booklet. Really cool. Nice Synapse catalog, which certainly hints at the Kindred coming out. I already knew that one was happening. Blu-ray and special features Blu-ray. Yeah, so that's the awesome looking Suspiria steelbook from Synapse. So awesome stuff. And on to the last pile of Blu-rays here. This was a order from Deep Discount DVD that I made only 4 days ago. And a little trick I'll tell you at the end about Deep Discount, how I got this so quick. We'll start off Karate Kill with that just outstanding cover art that was done by Dude Designs. Where's the logo? There it is there. Dude Designs, Thomas Hodge. I just can't get over how amazing that artwork is. Karate Kill. Independent exploitation, action and horror kind of thing from the director of Gun Woman, as it says at the top. Just a crazy, crazy bloodshed revenge film. His little sister gets kidnapped and he spends the movie trying to catch her. That's it. Trying to get her back. Anyone stays in the way gets slaughtered in hilariously over-the-top CGI bloodfest. That is Karate Kill. Night Angel. I know very little about this, but everyone that's been getting it has been raving about it. Another person, Extra, I name him all the time, don't I? Extra Mutilator was going on about this one being very good, so I will check out Night Angel. Yeah, it certainly captured my attention when he was discussing this film. So, yep, I will be checking this one out. I was really happy to get this Kino double release. Platoon Leader, which is a good fun Dudikoff film, and Soldier Boys, with it's just ridiculous name, but I never bothered to sit down to Soldier Boys. I had this VCD that I found at a dollar store, a Chinese VCD that was perfectly watchable, but just, I don't know, I never did. So I've actually owned the film for a few years and never watched it. Whoops. Don't think it ever had a DVD. But yeah, I can't say no to double Dudikoff, and one of them being a Canon film, so that's really awesome. Double Dudikoff for the collection. What an upgrade this is. Showdown in Little Tokyo, Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee. Still, unfortunately, not the full uncut edition. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Maybe they don't even have the scenes anymore. But, still mandatory upgrade from DVD. One of Dolph's absolutely best films. And a really funny one, too. That they make for a great buddy cop team. Yeah, good fun. Rolling Vengeance, one I've been wanting to see since VHS days. I don't remember a thing about this. I watched it on an old Roadshow VHS years and years ago. Don't recall much about it at all. But, that giant truck. That, that's what sold me again on this one, Rolling Vengeance. So we'll see if it lives up to that pretty awesome giant truck cover. Devil's Reign. I never picked up the DVD of this. It just didn't happen. I don't know why. It just didn't happen. And now Severin has put out the Blu-ray. There was one with a slipcase, but honestly, I didn't like that cover at all. It was a strange three-headed thing. Did not like it. It did not compare to this. This is an awesome cover. So I was happy to pay less and get a better cover, as far as I was concerned. Chock full of features, and it's Ernest Borgnine and William Shatner again, the Shat, in Devil's Reign. So I look forward to checking it out. Love Demon Seed. I actually forgot that this was already upgraded, maybe even a year ago now. Forgot about it entirely. And when I was looking for things to fill up my discount shopping cart at deep discount, I was recommended this, and then it occurred to me that I needed to upgrade it. Really cool computer goes crazy film, and it pairs well as a double feature with Colossus, the Forbin project. Is great double feature. Julie Christie and Demon Seed, highly recommended. After Midnight, a horror anthology. Going in reasonably blind on this one, but I do like horror anthologies, so we will check out After Midnight. Heard a few good things. Burn Witch Burn, another one going in blind on. This was released a few years ago now on Kino, thanks to Scorpion, and don't know why I didn't pick it up at the time. Actually, I do know, because there was a local DVD put out by Cinema Cult, the Grey Spine label, and then they started doing Blu-ray upgrades of their DVDs, so I figured one would come, and it never did. It stayed on DVD. So and then I forgot, and that is why I never picked it up, Burn Witch Burn, but I do look forward to checking out this one from 1962. That looks really good. Killer Force, that's a killer cover. Man, look at that. Telly Savalas there, right on the front. Christopher Lee, I'm not sure how large the part is he is in the film. Not even in the photos there. But, yeah, there he is on the back. I expect this to be great. Diamond Smuggling. I love a good diamond smuggling film. White Fire was another one of those, and that was great fun. So let's see how we go with this one. Killer Force, I'm sure it's going to be great. Godzilla, 1984. Return of Godzilla. One missing from my collection. I have all those Eastern Eye DVD box sets. Got to tell you as well, my son is now 4.5, and I thought, let's chuck on a Godzilla. One of the more tame early ones. We watched Destroy All Monsters, and of course, he's a 4.5-year-old. Godzilla looks like a dinosaur, and we had a wonderful time, and he just keeps asking me, more Godzilla, more Godzilla. So we've ended up watching about 9 so far, and I have become that parent that goes and reads the parental guides to make sure that I'm not going to put on a really inappropriate one for a 4.5-year-old, but I'm doing all right so far. So I look forward to checking out 1984 at least, and maybe the 4.5-year-old will as well. Naked Kage, from the director of Chained Heat. Sleaze. Women in Prison, Sleaze. And from Canon. So it was going to get picked up, of course, just as a matter of time when. And now I've got it. Awesome. Naked Kage. Yeah, screw all the haters. Virus is an awesome film. Never understood why this didn't get, hugely accepted by sci-fi fans. Sure, it's basically The Thing on a ship with a space creature that is more like energy than a mutation from the snow, so I guess it's not like The Thing. But hey, anyway, it's Virus. I think it's great fun, and the creatures that get generated in this thing are like Borg-like craziness, bolted on bits of machinery and human flesh to make these things. Yeah, look, Virus, it's great fun, and really happy to get this upgrade because the local DVD is a 4x3 letterbox for some reason, and we never got anything better. It was just so stupid. And now I have a Blu-ray. I'm very happy. Satan Bug. This one, again, was an Extra of the Mutilator recommendation. Sounds really good to me. From, when are we, 1965. Yeah, what was this one again? The, having a bit of a scan of the back here. Top Secret Germ Warfare. Annihilate the residents of a small town. Hell on Earth. Yada yada. Satan Bug. It does sound like one that I'm going to be very into, so I'm going in blind, and happily so, with Satan Bug. Not going in blind on this one. I've seen it before. I've got it on DVD. The Angry Red Planet. Really good fun, this one. From when are we? This is from 1959, but it is in colour as well, so that's nice. Got some seriously red visuals. Like, this kind of scene happens quite a lot, because we are talking about Mars, so they just amped it right up. But yeah, good fun sci-fi horror, this one. The things you find on Mars. Angry Red Planet. And the last one, a long delayed upgrade for me, Shockwaves. I thought this went out of print, and I missed it because it went off Amazon, disappeared. Then when it came back, it was like $39, and that's what they do when there's about 6 copies left. So I thought, I'm never going to get it now, and then Deep Discount had it in their bargain bin. And so my story on Deep Discount, once a month or so, they have a 15% off everything sale. It's worth following them on Facebook, because they'll tell you when those sales drop, and you get about 2 days. And also, they don't publicise this, but it's good for the international customers. If you buy 10 titles or more, you will get upgraded to DHL Express shipping. I ordered this lot last Thursday, and today is Monday, and here it is. And that's from the US. It just rocketed over here in a nice big box. Well, I couldn't leave this one off, and it's been shown by a few people already, but I was so stoked to get this one. This is the Stranger Things Season 1 box set. This is from the US. It is a Target America exclusive, and it's a Blu-ray set designed to look like a VHS, which is very cool. Do one for comparison. So there you go, VHS actual tape next to it, and it's got the pre-worn look and the fake sticker, that kind of thing. And like a American VHS, it pops up from the top like that. This tape is obviously larger than a VHS tape. It's just the box, and then inside it's got a little magnetic clip, which is kind of hard to open. Very cool. You get the Friends Don't Lie. It's actually just printed on. You get some art card type things in there, and then you get the season itself on Blu-ray disc. It's a really nice set, and I was looking forward to trying to import this, and in the end, I didn't have to, because a good old buddy of mine, Extra the Mutilator, mentioned yet again in this video, for Christmas he obtained me this wonderful set, so massive props to him for this. What a fantastic set, Stranger Things. And I also wanted to draw everybody's attention to 2 books. The second book I don't think I really need to draw attention to, but the first one here I don't think everybody knows about, and that is Daniel Budnik's 80s Action Movies on the Cheap, which is a really fun book, compilation of reviews that he has done. 284 low-budget, high-impact pictures, as it says here. And it's a very text-heavy, but it's got lots of cool images as well. Just compendium of action reviews, and it focuses only on 80s, and really well-written reviews, and not just big pictures either. It's the underdogs. So as you can get an idea here, we got Ninja Mission on that page. Final Mission over there. What a great film that one is. Exterminator 2. Courier of Death. Deadly Impact. So, Yor was there. That's awesome. Treasure of the Four Crowns. So, this is a really cool book. I got this one also for Christmas. And it's not the cheapest book in the world, but it's entirely worth your time and money. So I got this, as I got it as a present, but I was on the book depository for Australians, and that was about, I think it was about 60. Might have been about 60, might have been 50, I can't remember. So a bit more than you would usually expect, but it's definitely worth it for the amount of written word in this giant book. So that's the 80s action movies on the cheap. Well, what can I say about this? The Book of Ibon. I mean, look at the size of this box. Stephen Thrower's reissued Fab Press Eibon. So I backed this back in, what was it, like July or something? I can't remember. Anyway, it arrived on Boxing Day. And it is an amazing book set in this huge, that is an absolute effort to pick up one-handed. This huge box, and we will try and I have to lay it down, I think. Timber. Now let's see, how do we do this? How do I do this again? Oh, that's right. You go up from the side. So in here we've got the hilarious Do Not Entry. If you hadn't worked it out, this is all about Fulci films. Gateway Open, Do Not Entry. Fantastic. You get a book of, some different poster art cards here. The main event itself, the absolutely huge hardcover book, comes with a little ribbon to get it out, which I have left in the correct spot. Look at that. I'll just do a few flicks through. So it's a full-on everything you wanted to know about Fulci kind of book, and a bit too hard to get out. But underneath is a DVD of all the Fulci movie trailers with commentary by Thrower. So this is one hell of a set, and I didn't have the book at all, so I'm not double dipping. I was really, really happy to pick up Eibon, the absolutely mammoth set of the Fulci story, the Fulci everything from Stephen Thrower. It was a Kickstarter or Indiegogo, one of those two campaigns, and is technically sold out. But if you are a latecomer to this and you do want it, keep an eye on Fab Press's Facebook, because they said they will have a few more they could sell directly. So keep an eye on that. That is this update. See you all next time.